Plans to renovate Bemidji parks are moving forward. The Bemidji City Council voted to approve the master plan for Paul Bunyan and library parks, while funding for another area may take a little longer. Lacey Monteleone explains.
There's little doubt that Paul Bunyan and his Blue Ox are two of Bemidji's biggest draws, and the area surrounding them may soon shine a little brighter.
Kind of creating a plaza area and doing the areas around the main visitor center, doing some improvements there.
A platform for the Chief Bemidji statue and restoration of the festival area are also planned, though originally the Parks Department had planned to do much more.
We kind of reduced some of the landscaping, and there was a water plaza kind of right at the 3rd Street dock. We just removed that.
The funding for Paul Bunyan and Library Park would come from a legacy grant in the city's Parks Fund, though some city council members argued that funding from other parks could maybe be drawn from that fund as well.
I'm wondering if it would behoove us to split up that 721 and the 750, and you are a big supporter of the South Shore, and I am too, and we are wondering where is that money coming from.
The biggest argument parks officials made in support of renovating Paul Bunyan Park is that Paul Bunyan draws in a lot of tourists every year, and after those tourists take their picture with Paul, there's not much else for them to do.
I think there's a lot of interest in completing that park.
The council eventually voted to approve the funding for Paul Bunyan and library parks, which turned attention to South Shore plans that have also been pared down.
Things like a drop-off area, some pavement to get them around into the beach.
City leaders also hope to begin cleaning up the beach next year, and some city leaders say that could present its own problems.
We do the shore and we get the buildings built, and then the very next year all the chips are back in there because nobody bothered to wait a year or two to see what happens.
While funding for the South Shore is still up in the air, Paul Bunyan and his fans may now be able to rest a little easier. Lacey Monteleone, Lakeland News.
City leaders will begin seeking community input on the South Shore before moving forward with a bonding referendum.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.